lights are coming on. Your championship leader is leading down into turn 1. It's very dangerous at Monza. Lights out, and away we go. It's James from pole. Tony in second. Not too much drama going on in the back end so far. A lot of people slip from each other. Who's going to be the latest of the late breakers? There's a force injured on the outside. That's a wonderful move from Jack Hickman to take second place over Tony. They're going side by side. The two force injured. BJ Malia is biting his nails. Jake has been disqualified in the session. The force injured going hammer and tongs. It's Cliffy. And whoever the fuck's now, it's Hickman always on the grass. I was swerving there. Cliffy's had to take the escape road. Jack Hickman is going to swoop round the outside and into the first Westmold. Jack Hickman has got himself out of position from the start as James is running away. But can Jack Hickman do something about it? And Owen Quimby is in fourth.
There's a lot of lag in here.
There isn't there?
Can I just say, who the hell is this Sauber?
Joel.
He's got up the inside. This Joel, he's having a look up the inside. This will be a 1-0 move on and make contact. He's in a half spin. Can he keep it out the wall? Yes, he can.
Is he going to back out properly?
He's going to put it in the wall again. And Joel for Sauber is down in 9th now after spinning out.
That's cost me fucking 4 places. I had to
John
try and get out
managed
of the
to
way
get
of
past
him.
Mike Noon. So did Jack. And so did Chris Johnson.
What? Jack Hickman's lag.
Behind Joel. He's going to pull to the inside. He's not using the slipstream, surprisingly, as Johners. Isn't just waiting for the DRS. He hasn't been unable to. Johners. One's going wide into turn 1. Going to compromise his exit. Johners does the switch back. The real Matt Williams is going absolutely mental. He's on the soft tyres as Jean-Luc Taylor. Maybe that's why he is fine going. But again, not using the slipstream as Jean-Luc Taylor.
Jack, tyres on the left hand side at 30%.
What is Johners doing? Not using the slipstream at all to get past Owen. And this is allowing Jack Pearson to catch up. And that was a nice corner cut there, Jack. Can we see an overtake? Johners has had a very good run there. He's going to the outside of Owen. Squeezing him out. That's a bit of lag there from Johners. Going into the final corner. Just going around the outside. Can he hold it? Owen has the inside. Soft against super soft. Renault against Williams. Johners is off. Johners is under the gravel. Jack Pearson gets past and Johners pits. Johners is into the pitch. What happened there from Jean-Luc Taylor? Gaining and gaining with a slipstream. James sets the fastest lap with a 1:23.4. Attractive.
That's not good.
Will Owen have DRS? He does. The DRS is open on the back of that Williams. Slipstream. He's gaining massively on Jack. Does he try an ambitious move into turn 1? He goes for the inside. Owen, can he make the move on the McLaren? The banging wheels. Trying to switch back. Can he get the drive at the corner? I don't think he can. Hold the slipstream in the right kick. Johners is over the gravel. Johners is over the gravel. He's going down the track. You have to be careful there. It looks like he's just going to retire. And Jack has to take avoiding action there. That could be a safety car, a vital safety car. Owen goes deep. And finally, something dramatic has happened in this Grand Prix.
Oh no. I've just got like another 3-second penalty trying to avoid having a lagging car. Brilliant.
Nice.
6 seconds. Nice. I'm going to be last now.
6-second penalty in for Jack. Can he make the move? And always had a very good exit. And it avoids more too. Has Jack in the McLaren. DRS, he won't have slipstream with his too bad alongside Owen. Does he go for the outside? Did he back out of there? Was it just lag? Owen, can he hold up the inside? He can. He's in the corner. And Jack is up into 4th on lap 8. DRS will now come Owen's way. He'll have the slipstream. Going to go for the inside. Someone was leaving the pits there. That's Chris Johnson, who's come out in
God, he's getting so much.
Chris Johnson is joined behind Jack and Owen, but if these two battle, they're going to lose time. And he is on fresh, super soft tyres. Chris Johnson had a chance of a TGP1 podium, and he is quick enough. But Jack, in the slipstream of Owen, does he go for the inside? Indeed he does. Into the chicane. Owen, all the banging wheels. But Chris Johnson's already gaining on this battle. Through Lesmo 1, you can see the tyre wear on Jack Pearson's softs. Chris Johnson is absolutely flying. He's got DRS, he does. DRS already from Chris Johnson. Does Jack defend him or just let him go? He does have 6 seconds worth of penalties, and Chris Johnson is absolutely flying on those super softs. Owen hasn't had the best run out of there. Chris Johnson has nailed that in the Toro Rosso.
Like
Jack
winning
is gaining on
five.
Owen.
I got that.
He's backed off, and Owen might get mugged here. Chris Johnson will have the double toe and DRS. Jack has gone wide. Are they going to go 3-1 into turn 1? Chris Johnson and Jack side by side. They're both gaining on Owen, but Jack seems to have the better straight line speed on Chris Johnson. Owen goes defensive. Nobody making a move just yet.
Oh my God, what was
Owen's
that?
gone so far wide. This is going to go chaos now. Pushing each other around the corner. Chris Johnson's had a very good run. He's going to have the inside into the final corner. Whoa, run from Chris Johnson. Can he make a move on Owen as well? Can he make two overtakes in one straight? Chooses against it. I'm just going to wait for the DRS. Jack's lost a bit of time after that, because Johnson might make the move even before the DRS. They're weaving in the start-finish straight now.
I've got a tank slapper. I've got tank slapper coming in.
And Chris has already made the move, but Jack is catching Owen rapidly as well. Does he make the move into turn 1? Oh, he's going out of Chris!
I had to do
And
that.
he's round. Owen is
I'm not going
round.
to stop.
Put the powers out, go through the gears. Up the revs. DRS open, possibly whip mix. Got the slipstream, does he make a move into turn 1? Does he pull to the inside? He does. Can he make the move on Owen? Oh, banging wheels again. Going to leave the room. He does. Very good defending there from Owen. The Mike's going to have a run around the outside. Here he goes. Oh, he's on the grass. The front left and the rear left on the grass. That's going to compromise his turning ability for a few corners. Doesn't seem to have hindered him though too much. Here he goes again though. He's much closer than he has been. The skies are getting darker, but we are now on the final lap. There's not going to make too much of a difference. The fuel light is flashing on the McLaren. The DRS is open. He's gaining. Yeah, I think he's too far back. Oh, he's going to go for it. Mike Noon round the outside. That could be an excellent move. The brake discs are absolutely glowing on that McLaren, but he can't make the move. James O'Connor on the penultimate straight now. Turning the final corner. Get the braking right. Don't bin it now. The championship leader will extend his point tally at the Drivers' Championship. It's James O'Connor took him across the line to win the Italian Grand Prix. He's absolutely dominated this race.
Oh, I was about to say that. We're doing a really good advert for McLaren there. Jack,
Mate, my front left tyre was 92 when I came around that last corner.
Oh my God. I ran out of fuel.
But I'm still on the loading screen.
No, I've jumped the start. I didn't see that.
Oh, Jack jumped the start, lights out, away we go. I can't see a thing. I've got a please wait sign. I'm sure it's drama into turn 1. It is. As James, who I think took pole position, leads into turn 1. But Tony is right up behind him.
There's so much grip.
He's got the slipstream. Round the outside he goes. He's got, oh, James goes deep. Tony on the inside and makes the move.
Oh my God, I've been
After
swamped.
an 8th place in Italy, he takes the lead here in Austria.
That was
Yeah,
me.
Mike.
Mike's in the start.
Oh, God.
Chris Johnson's in the wall as
Nice
well.
lag accident.
Jack Heckman joins him as well on that one. Absolute drama on that
Oh,
one.
I've lost most of my front wing and I'm on my only set of
I've
sides.
Jack Heckman
I've just been
and
overtaken through my
damage.
car
Jack
by
Pearson's
fucking
letting
Joel.
someone
Brilliant.
go. I think he's had no
How
legal
is
overtake.
that possible? How have I
I've got a
let
legal
him back
overtake as
through?
well.
Absolute drama on that one here in Austria. Much more
Mark, have you got-
entertaining than it has been in
Mike,
Italy.
have you got a pit?
Yeah, I have to pit.
I've
can't
got
get the start, you see.
I have drive-through. I have drive-through. Get out of the way.
Gaining and gaining and gaining. Yet again, doesn't make the move before the detection zone. He's definitely shoved his nose in there as James. He's gone deep again. And he's pushed Tony off the circuit. And that's how Joe in the side, and James is going to let him back through. Lovely sportsmanship there from James. Well done there. Great sportsmanship to give Tony back the lead after pushing off the circuit. Joe, who took himself out on Owen's side pod in Italy, finished last, I think it was, and is now third. Chris Johnson at the fastest up with a 1:9.6. Lap 4 out of 18, so a long way to go, but it is quite a short circuit. Tony's in a wall! Tony's in a wall for the Force India. Joe might make the move as well on the outside. I don't think, I I don't think he has damage. I didn't see debris flying across the track, but Joe was into second place and could have a run here on James. What happened there with Tony? I think he just lost it on the curb, which put him in the wall, and Joe is battling for the lead of this Grand Prix with James. DRS is open on the back of the Sauber and the back of the Force India. He's gaining on James, but I don't think Joe is quick enough though to make the move unless he can stick in the slipstream. Because you can't do that in this game. Keep within 1 second and he can stay with the car ahead. Down to now the double left-hander through the first one. James has not had a good run through there at all, and Joe is pretty much pushing that Red Bull round. Another good exit there from Joe. Tony's lost a bit of time. Through the penultimate corner, right up behind that Red Bull. James is actually slammed on the brakes. Joe's decided to pit. That was very risky there from James. Joe has gone off as well at the final corner. What was he doing there? Tony's now going to run into turn 1. He's going to have a look down the outside. Can he make the move for the lead of this Grand Prix? We've got to watch out for James though as well. And I want to see if he comes out in clean air or not. So I'll get my pit lane reporter Joe Sayer to tell me about that. So he's just leaving the pits, and he is in clean air according to Joe Sayer. And he's on the soft compound tyre, the yellow stripes. So Joe and Tony are going to get a move on. So it's going side by side into turn 3. Who's late off the breakers? Joe switches it back. This will now become the outside for the next corner. But he's had an excellent run there. Chopper cam on the Sauber, round the outside. An absolute brilliant move there from Joe to make the move on the outside on lap 6. And does he come into the pit? Do these two retaliate from Christian Horner's strategy?
I've just taken Jack Hickman again for third.
Owen is in a podium spot, probably not for long. I think Tony is going to come in. Tony pits for Force India. I want to see what he is as well. So we're going to watch Cliffy as he comes into the pits. Oh, the soft will be coming off. Probably for the soft compound tyre, but we'll wait and see. We're going to see if he joins. So, here we go. Cliffy has just left the pit box, and that looks like James has absolutely jumped Tony by an absolute margin. That was a remarkable outlap from the Red Bull driver. But Tony is on fresh, super soft tyres, but he is going to suffer from tyre wear at the end of this Grand Prix. Force India crew are ready as well. That'll be probably for Jack Hickman. Oh, James just crossed the start finish line and is miles ahead.
He's easily, yeah.
Absolutely miles. But where is Tony in comparison to Joel? Joel is just leaving the pits now. This is going to be close. Can he jump the Sauber? He's got the slipstream. He's going to have momentum going up into turn 2 compared to Joel. He's gaining and gaining. Super soft against super soft. He's going to go for the outsiders, Tony. He needs the championship points. Can he make the move? Joel leaves him enough room. An absolute brilliant move there from Tony. Got the traction and made the move and is in to provisional second place, but is into third now as Owen Quibbles leads this race. Well, James then, who made the early pit stop 2 laps ago, is on the softs. They will last to the end of this race, but are slower and has got a massive gap to Tony and Joe. I think Owen has no. Owen stays out again. We are seeing the undercut. It's Joe as well. He goes up the inside of Tony there. Just missed that, but he's made the move on Tony as he cuts the final corner. We've currently got Chris Johnson on the back of Mike Noon for 6th place. I think Chris Johnson's a bit too far back. He will open the DRS. He is in the slipstream. He is gaining quite quickly here. It's turn 1. Going to come soon enough for Mike. Indeed it is. He's going to hold it. Mike goes deep though, and Chris Johnson slips into 6th place. Was that on purpose there from Mike? Or did he just go deep into turn 1? But Owen is in front of James now. This is going to hold them up a bit, which is going to help Joe and Tony, who are going scrapping yet again. Oh, Chris Johnson made advantage of the deep Mike Noon apparently.
Mum came
got
in,
them to go
got me
there.
off a cup of tea, got in front of the screen. No idea when the racing zone was.
So James has finally
I let
made
him
the move
past.
to get past Owen. Owen lets him past, which is obviously not
Oh,
what Joe
fuck.
and Tony would have won. Oh, it's in the wall! Oh, it is in the wall!
Fucking
If it is a
brakes
safety
again.
car, if it's a safety car, this is going to close it right up. Owen,
Brakes again.
what happened there? Can we go down
Brakes
to
just-
Owen? What happened?
The same thing happened as bloody in Monza. Rios just locked on me, and I just went straight.
So Owen locking the rears again. Tony getting very close to the back of Joe. Don't think there's a safety car. The
Yeah,
final
he does
lap.
final lap, Jack.
of this
Don't
Grand
get
Prix.
that. Don't get that.
Don't
The
race, we
McLaren's
need to
going
win
at
it.
last. It's the two Force Indias, Jack Hickman and Tony. Tony has gone behind Jack. He must have an issue. He has lost so much time in his last few laps. He's going to have a run. He's got an extremely wide there. He wouldn't gain an advantage because you don't get... And Hamilton Ackies have scored. Holy Thistle are so close to relegation, but we can't talk about that now or I'll cry. It's TGP1. Bingham has scored for Ackies. Fuck off, County. But it's all about games. Coming through the double left-hander. I'm gonna go for the corner. I'm gonna go. The Force Indians have been out with their dogs now. I'm trying to hold back the tears. James is now coming through the final few corners.
Oh, I can never nail that last corner.
He dominated Italy. He's dominated Austria. It's James O'Connor to come across the line to win in Austria. The two McLarens are still going hammer and tongs. Avoid getting lapped. I've got to go though. The two Force Indians, I think they're still battling. Hickman will have a puncher. I think he's finally come on and hit screen. No one hasn't. Jack Hickman takes him a podium, and Tony loses even more points.
Double point finishes.
A grand total of 50
Jack, that was
points.
half attempt
The
in us.
maximum for James O'Connor.
Fastest lap by 3 seconds.